What's up YouTube, welcome back to another video on my channel Skotrix, and today as you can see we are back on NBA 2K20 for another build guide video. And this is day 3 out of 7 on my 7 builds in 7 days series on my channel, where I'm uploading 7 build guides in 7 days. 2 days ago I did the LaMelo Ball build, yesterday I did my playmaking glass cleaner build, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a new super glitchy offensive threat build. It can unlock contact dunks, shoot from anywhere on the floor, speed boost, and it has pretty good defense stats as well. So it's a really good build for running in the park if you want to ISO, run off screens, whatever you're trying to do. It's a really good point guard build. I mean, it can really do everything, so without further ado, I'm going to get right into the build guide right here. On this first screen right here, the only thing that really matters is that your position is point guard. The hand doesn't matter, jersey number doesn't matter, and obviously the name doesn't matter. Then you can click continue. For the pie chart, you want to go with this one here, the blue and green pie chart. You can see the stats are already looking pretty nice with this pie chart, and they get even better as we go to the next few slides here, so you're going to want to take this one. Now for the physicals pie chart, you're going to want to take pure speed. This is so you'll be able to speed boost and have really good acceleration. The strength doesn't really matter, and again the vertical won't really matter. Your vertical will actually be pretty good in the end, but it's not like it really matters that much anyways. The most important thing for any point guard build is speed, so that's what you want to take right here. Now for attribute and badge distribution, the first thing you want to do for finishing here is put the close shot up to 88. Put your driving layup to max and your driving dunk to max. You can see that gives you 15 finishing badges. That's going to be the perfect amount. I'll show you how to put on the badges for this build at the end of the video if you're interested. But 15 finishing badges is really good, and you can get those Hall of Fame, remember, so that's really going to be more than enough. And because you don't try and do too many finishing badges, like to try and get 20, you can get a lot more badges elsewhere. Whereas if you were to go for 20 rather than 15, you wouldn't be able to get as many shooting or playmaking or defense badges. And 15 finishing is really enough. Now we're going to go down to shooting right here. You want to max out everything for shooting. You want as many shooting badges as possible, which is going to be 21. If you bring down anything, your shooting badges will go down to 20. You don't want that. You want all 21 shooting badges, just like that. And don't worry about 83. That's going to go up. 81 mid-range. That's going to go up. Not like this isn't good enough, but it's going to go even higher. So now we're down onto playmaking. You're going to want to max out pass accuracy, max out ball handle, and then put post moves to 42 right here. So you have 14 playmaking badges. Again, that's enough. You have really high ball handle. It's even going to go up as we go through the next few slides. So you're going to be able to ISO with this build. You're going to be able to dribble. Don't worry about that. And again, I'm going to show you all the best badges, including playmaking badges for ISOing and dribbling, at the end of the video if you guys are interested in that. So now we want to go down to defense, max out perimeter defense, lateral quickness, steal, and then put the rest of your badges into defensive rebound. You can see that gives you 8 defensive badges. Again, that's the perfect amount of defensive badges that you're going to need for this build. And you'll see if you lower anything here, you'll see your defense badges go down, so you want to keep it right there, your optimal badges for everything. I believe this build has 58 badge points, which is really good. So we're going to go ahead and confirm these attributes right here. For body shape, it doesn't really matter. You can pick whatever you want. I'll go ahead and pick compact, I guess. And then for the height, you want to leave it base at 6'3". You know, you could put it up to 6'4". Your driving dunk goes up 1, but the reason I'm keeping it at 6'3" is basically for the speed and the ball handle. But if you want to go to 6'4", that works as well. It's just a really personal preference between 6'3" and 6'4". I wouldn't put it to 6'5", because your ball handle just goes down too much and you're losing a little bit extra speed too. It's just not worth it. I would keep it either at 6'3" or 6'4", but I'm going with 6'3" right here. And then for weight, you want to go all the way down to minimum weight. You can see acceleration, vertical, and lateral quickness all go up. Don't worry about interior defense or strength. Those are 2 of the least important things for this build, so you don't worry about those too much. The lateral quickness, acceleration, and vertical is where it's at. As long as those are going up, you're going to be good. So you're going to confirm the weight right here. Now for wingspan, you can either go straight to minimum wingspan, or you can go to minimum +1. Basically, the only difference is that mid-range. You get either 85 mid-range or an 84 mid-range. But having that extra inch on wingspan might help you contest shots or getting passing lanes. It's not going to help out a lot, but neither is one attribute on your mid-range shot, so it's really up to you what you're going to want to take. I'm going to go ahead and take minimum wingspan so I get the maximum mid-range. But again, it's really personal preference, and as you can see, your ball handle also goes up to 85 with having your wingspan this low, so that's really good. You'll be able to do every single dribble move in the game with this build, and you might be able to take some ankles too, so we're going to confirm this right here at 75. Now for the takeover, this is really interesting because all the takeovers you could take here for this build would be really good. There's literally not one takeover here that wouldn't be good. You know, at 97 overall, you're going to unlock pro contact dunks, and at 98 overall, you're going to unlock elite contact dunks, so the slasher one might be really good. But if you're more interested in shooting, you might want to consider either the shot creator or the spot up shooter takeover. And if you're really interested in dribbling, you might want to consider the playmaking takeover. You know, if you want to be taking ankles, this is probably the way for you to go. But again, all of these takeovers are really good. It just depends on your playstyle and your personal preference. I'm going to go ahead and take the shot creator because that's the one that fits my playstyle the best. So I'm going to take that. And then as you can see here, boom, offensive threat. Comparisons to Muhammad Abdul, Trae Young, and Kyrie Irving. So there we have it. That's how you make the most glitchy offensive threat build in NBA 2K20. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you all the badges. If you aren't interested in this, feel free to click off the video. Just make sure you like and subscribe before you do, because I'm going to have tons more bangers coming this week. Like I said, 4 more build guides this week for my 7 builds in 7 days series. So y'all got to stay tuned for that. And then after this week, I'm going to have even more bangers dropping in the future. So, you know, make sure you don't forget to sub. But here we go. This is how you can see the final stats right here. Like I said, 82 driving dunk. You're going to get contact dunks at 97 overall with this build. You have an 83 3-pointer. That's plenty high enough to be greening. 85 ball handle. That's plenty high enough to be taking ankles. And your defense stats are pretty good too. And as you can see right there with the badges, you have a pretty good array of badge upgrades right there. It's pretty well balanced. Now speaking of the badges, I'm going to get right into it and show y'all how to equip them right here. First of all, for finishing, you're going to want to put contact finisher on Hall of Fame, especially once you unlock contact dunks with this build. This is going to be the best badge for you. And then you want to put fancy footwork to Hall of Fame so you can do those cheesy hop steps. Slithery finisher to Hall of Fame. And then these last 3, you can either put them into relentless finisher or giant slayer. I'm going to put them into Giant Slayer right here. So that's how I would do the finishing badges right there. Now on to shooting. Now there's a little bit of personal preference for shooting. The 3 that you want, as long as you have hot zones, you're going to want Hot Zone Hunter, and then you always want Range Extender and Quick Draw in Hall of Fame. Now from here with your last 9, you could put them into a Volume Shooter, Green Machine, Flexible Release, Difficult Shots, Catch and Shoot, or Deadeye. How I'm going to do it is I'm going to put Deadeye to Gold, I'm going to put Difficult Shots to Hall of Fame, and then Catch and Shoot to Silver. But again, there's a little bit of personal preference when it comes to this. You can put them however you want them. This is just what fits my playstyle the best. So I'm going to go ahead and confirm that. Now on to playmaking. How I would do the playmaking is Handles for Days Gold, Quick First Step Gold, Unpluckable Gold. I'll put Floor General on Gold, Dimer on Bronze, and Space Creator on Bronze, just like that. That's how I would do the playmaking. But also if you guys want to put up Space Creator or Dimer in exchange for one of these other badges, or maybe you want to put on Tight Handles, that would be good also. Maybe even Needle Threader, but this is how I would do it right here. I'm going to go ahead and confirm that. And now for defensive badges right here, you're going to want to go Clamps Gold, Intimidator Gold, and Pick Dodger on Silver, just like this. This is definitely the best way to have the defensive badge set up. Another good badge would be Interceptor, but you don't really need it. As long as you have these other badges, you should be good on defense all the time, no matter who you're guarding. So I'm going to go ahead and confirm that, and that's going to be all the badges right there. I'll go through them all one more time really quick in case you guys want to pause the video and see. Playmaking and defense. And that's going to be it for the video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. If you did, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel for way more amazing 2K content. You know, we're really on the come up and y'all don't want to miss being a part of it. So make sure you sub up, and that's going to be it. Alright, peace!
I never change. I show love to all my brothers cause they loyal to me. I was told to keep it on, yeah, ain't no love in the streets. Traumatizing, he was bloody, left him covered in sheets. Yeah. I never change. Still with the game. I'm still the same, yeah, shit the same.